Is this game easy like Sunday? Absolutely not. Do we want to have an easy Sunday just like Lionel Richie would want? Fuse News Gaming here, back to you with another college football stream. Today, we will build off our offensive performance we had 2 games ago. Obviously, there was things in the last game we played last night that we wish that we didn't carry over, but that happens in football sometimes. It's about where you are as a team, where you are as a user, you try to clean yourself up. With that being said, we're going to look at the lineup again just to make sure. The new combination we have up front seems to be doing better, but not what I want, if I'm being honest. I don't get why we are using a 3 tight end set now, but fuck it, I guess. I mean, here's the thing with this. He's not really... He's a pass rusher. He's not a coverage guy, and I need a coverage guy. Only possible thing I can realistically do is this. I remove... Ooh. Wow. The thing is, like... I need coverage. And that's what sucks, you know? I don't need a power rusher, I need coverage. So, I just want to see something. Oh, jeez, I'm getting a phone call. Okay. Apparently that was the lamest phone call ever. So we all have linebackers, just none of these guys really know how to cover. And I kind of want a coverage linebacker there for my preference. We already have a rusher right here. So the best thing we could realistically do, try to get another one there. So we have Carl Philatus playing there. We have Martin playing there. I personally think that we need to flip this around. Ooh. Tails got 99 acceleration? Ah, brother. Ah, brother. I mean, much as I like that in my lineup, I'm going to have to play this. We're going to do that. Personally, I want to get something better than Jalen Scruggs. So I can't keep putting my safety at CB4. I can't keep doing that. I get why they did that, but I'm not happy that they did that. Sub linebacker as a safety? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Why in the fuck are we doing this? Like, yeah, honestly, we're doing that. If there's a safety that has to play, it's him. Oh. Is there anybody else who could be the second slot? Apparently not. Good to know. We did all the objectives, right? Yeah, we did. We don't gotta worry about that. House rules. What do we got? Yeah, no, we're just gonna play regular head-to-head and hope what happens. You know, I do got a feeling that the overtime and stuff like that, they want me to play. I love to just make my backup. Oh, shit. Let me make a party real quick.
The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. On first down, here comes this offense.
This guy's team, you know, he looks like he was made in sports science. Rest in peace, John Brankus, by the way. Good play, Scruggs. I just wish you would have caught it. Eric Dickerson is very hard to get off this field.
Job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Did I mention get off the field?
It's Milroe. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this.
All right. Either he's going to hit me deep
they've got dudes
with Jeremiah Smith, who's probably going to do the screen. Knowing the likelihood of 3rd and 15, he's probably going to, yeah, I'll be stay on him. Never mind. Sauce Gardner, man. You cannot be serious, son. You cannot be serious with that shitty effort.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert.
Yeah, this is what happens, because Sauce Gardner does not care. Unbelievable.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your
Don't worry,
down
we'll be making a change.
You score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
That's criminal, what we just witnessed.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the
that was done decision by me, but stuff like that shouldn't be happening on your football team. And it is because of effort.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Like, you can't play football like that. It's ridiculous.
He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Jordan coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes.
That is
all
just...
over the place. They're trying to
I
hit
can't
you.
even.
Time, pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Release to the back. The sure hands. It's Jordan. And
you know what?
he's not going to
Did some bullshit to me. I'm gonna do some bullshit to him.
him the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Fuck, throw the fucking ball! Piece of shit!
And they'll stop the drive on down. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a 1st and goal. They're trying to get to it. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field
I don't
position.
even care
When you've got opportunities,
how
you
long
gotta
this really
play it
takes.
on. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
I don't care how long this
Getting
takes.
set for the point after.
I mean, you can't...
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one
So...
away.
Apparently, when the NBA Finals is over, Desmond Bain is being traded to the Orlando Magic for Cole Anthony, 4 first-round picks in KCP.
And here comes the Michigan offense back
Damn,
on the field.
they literally acquired a player better than Jalen Brunson.
Start is a bit of an understatement.
As a
They
throw-in.
really need to get it going here, Jess. Fires into traffic.
Dumb decision by me. We're just going to take the L on this one simply because I'm so disgusted with Sauce Gardner that I can't do anything else right now. I am so physically disgusted with that effort. First off, get the hell out of my slot. My ass. My ass. Like, we can't even do anything about it. That's what's frustrating. Like, we can't even do anything about it. Like, yeah, it's just frustrating. It's truly frustrating. Put my opinion on it. We can't even come across. You know? Like, we can't even stay on our guy because our 99 speed receiver gets beat to fuck. Yeah, they were going to try this better attempt because Sauce Gardner is no longer ruining our lives in the slot.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, no.
Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's have their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Pocket starts to collapse.
Sacked.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Feeling some heat.
I was not paying attention at all. Trying to help my friend in Monopoly while streaming right now. It's not good.
We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes one. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive.
Got some room, entered to the goal line.
Damn, he got me.
And he'll step into the end zone.
Trying to worry about everybody.
Touchdown, Michigan.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. Offense set on first down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Jordan. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Snagged on the outside, it's Brown.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
It's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for room, it's Jordan. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put... And it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to slam in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense, Jesse. Like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let...
Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. Touchdown, Wolverine. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Going up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Fair catch called for and made. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession. Lofts one high and deep. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. It gave the defender time get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Steps away. He'll throw one to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Card. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they're having to get much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, with their confidence.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Right down the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to...
Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to freaking help my team in a partner event, Monopoly. I was also trying to figure out how to fix this offense. I deeply apologize. That really sucks. BRB. I'm back. Just trying to figure out how to get shit done. Let's hopefully get a better game. Keyword hope. So, if he's hand and I'm Poop McGee, does that mean he's touching my poo?
The Wolverines will kick it away.
And is my poo named McGee?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ibuka. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a gap, it's Jordan. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
I literally had full-blown thoughts about when I have to play against teams that everybody's 99 point in the game, right? For the most part.
Now on 1st and 10.
How to try to stop certain things, and I feel like I'm not defensively equipped enough with the defensive backs plus what I use scheme-wise, as I say that my middle linebacker for the interception.
Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wright. Makes a catch and knocked down.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd.
Right!
Makes the grab.
Works his
way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a play.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this crowd.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He'll off one deep on the left side. And they want it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jordan. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating.
He's going to go for this, no matter what he picks.
Football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the
Yep.
catch, he was
I
dropped to
know.
the ground, setting up 4th down.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
That
That's a great
sucks.
example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Discards a man. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
You did it. Come on, defense.
After
You want
losing a
that
couple
to
on
be
that
said
last
about you?
play, here's 2nd and 12.
Stop him here. You did it. Put that
To
spy
the
on
air,
Hodge.
it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield.
That was probably the
And
worst
they'll bring
switch
him
of all
down,
time
but not before
for
he
me.
picks up the 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his
Doesn't really
matchup,
matter
he
what
went
the
for
fuck
it,
you pick.
attacked
He's not
it,
snapping a
got the
ball.
positive game. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. NC State with a 1st and 10 here.
They have a chance to do what?
Looking
You assuming he's going to go for a
through the air.
2-point conversion?
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh my god, my guy didn't jump.
Score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
My guy didn't jump. I switched to him. I clicked triangle. He did not jump. He did not jump.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
If I had to guess who that was, I'm saying it's Sauce Gardner.
Put together a 9-play set.
Actually, wait, it was 3. It was probably Williams.
And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Is he even in our defensive back room anymore?
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Okay, coach really wants me to run this, so I must run it. Popped up in 2 slides. Now, what is he coming
Guys, here
out?
come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
I could have an
Now they need to
opportunity.
put something together to answer
Yeah, I do
that
got one.
last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
Off he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, after that last
Yeah,
one, you can
that's
see
a
how
little
electrifying
too slow
this guy
developing
is and
for
how
me. I
special
want to
he
do the
is
men switch.
After he makes the catch, if I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That's reeled in. It's
Holy shit, I threw up a hospital ball and he somehow got yards out of it.
41.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes
Honestly, I gotta see if that develops right there. If not, I gotta throw it away.
Space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Makes the grab outside.
It barely developed.
Love the grab just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. So that's a nice play by the QB and receiver.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Presley. They make the stop.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Still some work to do to pick up that
I want to lock
first
in.
down.
A nice
I actually
job by
want
the
to
QB
try to win something
finding
today.
that drag throw.
That'd be
He's
nice.
still in coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets
Can't
it to
try to
his
win some if
receiver
we're behind
in a window
by a lot.
to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Still looking on the move. Slings it downfield. It's gone.
What a play by
So
Taj
close to that end
Boyd!
zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and
Wow.
goal for this offense. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's
Come
coming
in!
out.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
Big
Wolverine.
divide!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get it out,
Taj
knows how to
Boyd.
make things happen.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's French. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Yeah, this is where you would honestly
North
play it.
Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
Come on, boys in blue.
It's late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also
Not
had
calling
some miscues
timeout.
on offense.
That
Part
gives
of why you're
me
losing the game
non-concern.
right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and
To be
come out ready
honest,
to
but I think he's gonna try.
Yeah,
If we
I'm
can
gonna
just
take it
look,
halftime too, Paul.
try to
I'm
get
trying put some
88 to
points
sneak
up.
out on the
Be
sideline.
aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen.
Gonna let it fly.
Erg, can you finally?
Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a
I
huge
can't
completion.
stand this
What
douchebag,
a
man.
tough break for the defense. You get a hand on the football, and they still make a big play.
How do you have
How
perfect
difficult is that?
coverage?
The ball is deflected. To be able
And
to
I'm
keep your eyes
spamming
on
the
football,
shit out of
continue to
triangle.
concentrate for the
And you're not
fortuitous
catching
bounce.
it.
A nice break to him. Makes the catch, makes the big play down the field.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
You have
Lose
got to
yardage
be
on that
shitting
play.
me.
You know what? Thank you. I don't know why you did that, but thank you.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half.
Nope.
And
I don't know why I did that, but thank God I didn't get out of the end zone. I was drinking coffee and I accidentally hit the triangle button, but I don't know why my thumb was even there to begin
We'll
with.
see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of that plan.
Yeah, I almost blew out that guy's spine. Pause, but
To this pass-happy offense.
figured I needed to give him the ball.
You have to be ready if you're a quarterback. Then you're probably going to see some different
You know what?
coverages. You
I
might
like
see
this.
A little bit more blitz in the second half as well.
They didn't.
So
You know one ever
have to know
expect?
your answers.
Oh, apparently he did expect Mike
Really needed to
Allstott.
hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That.
And that's where quarterbacks,
Yeah,
they gotta be very assertive. They
I don't know
gotta
about that
believe
one,
what they
Keith.
see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete
Honestly,
passes.
now that I got him to show his look,
Bully ball on third and short.
Oh!
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Oh my God, I didn't see him coming over.
The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, NC State.
That was so stupid. That was so stupid, Nate.
There is nothing better than being
Oh, I gotta stop thinking about shit that doesn't matter.
Saucers, go jump on that puppy.
Maybe my head would be clear. Oh, he's open on the backside too. Fuck!
On to attempt the try.
Gotta stop thinking about somebody that's not coming back. And if they did, they do the same thing they would do to me anyway.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk being just so. I sincerely want to rip my hair out. Like, that's how frustrating I am with that.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got
Yeah, Matt Schaub. I know.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick six.
Yeah, I know all about Matt Schaub and complicated team. I know.
But yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say
I know all about throwing records to pick six.
Play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute.
So, how did you get into the Pro Football, College Football Hall of Fame?
And here comes the
Well, I threw the most interceptions ever.
On the run, it's Jordan. And the
Wait,
Wolverines
so you threw to the other team and they yeah, that's how I got it. The only way my ass would ever be in any type of Hall of Fame when it comes to esports games is football.
Needed that first down. You need to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock. So good job by the offense.
Meanwhile, Chad Benjamin, on the other hand, that guy is God at football games. And it pisses me off how much he is.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
All right. If coach is saying do it, we do it.
Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Jordan.
Fucking Christ!
Intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body.
Would you believe me if I said that was the script one?
And that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll leave it with him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is played.
Do I really need to put in the backup?
This is an offense
that what the game's telling me?
is being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up.
I thought we escaped the utility of backup quarterbackers. Isn't?
They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Big sack.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive spot.
Holy shit, thank God.
Hutchinson recently, one of the
highest
picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
I don't trust any of this. It's 4th and 20, game 6. This better not work for them.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
Thank God they did. Thank God they did.
Incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
The Taj Boyd is playing horrible. Yeah.
Running with power. And he does a really nice
Yeah, I'm glad
job
somebody is doing
space
with some type.
and making a good game
Sorry,
for
I can't even talk. I'm so flustered at how Taj Boyd has played this quarter. But Alvin Kamara, though, he doesn't have the best stats today, but he's carried us when we needed it.
Continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what? Let his talent be evidenced.
You know what?
To lose yardage on that play,
We'll run that.
wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. There to make the tackle.
Okay.
And with that, we'll head
If
to
we're
the
going to win
fourth
this
quarter.
game, we can't rely on Taj Boyd throwing the ball right now. If something's there, fine. But we just can't do it. We need to use our backs. We need to use all of them.
Looking for a crease. It's Jordan.
Oh, Lindbaum.
Lose a yard on that one.
And defense now
You're killing me, Lindbaum.
Stats of what is it, yards per rush.
All right,
Look
so
at
we're
the
running Z shallow.
ways they can create. 'Cause why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense.
Ooh,
Nice
well, I
job
don't know if this is
creating
gonna
the
work,
loss on
honestly.
1st down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Pulls it in. It's right.
Bad protection. Thank God. Thank you, offensive line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against
Appreciate
zone
you.
coverage, you need time for the routes to develop.
You know
So
what?
Nice job by the quarterback there, being patient.
We're going with slut drive.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. And he got
Almost got Kamara.
just as he
Damn
released
it.
The pass, it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get
Honestly,
some pressure
no.
on the quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that
I
play,
can't.
because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control.
I want to honestly
They're
get him
not
on a
going to
false
punt it
start.
away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about... It's rising up and stopping him short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down.
Really?
Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you
knew
try
they
for the
were going
field
for it.
goal?
They had a game plan.
You know how
They
hard
get
it
the
is to
big
kick a
stop,
56-yard
turn it
field
into
goal.
offense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Kamara was tired. I couldn't use him.
With the run.
He probably wouldn't have got 4 yards.
Relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
I believe in my coach.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again.
Of course, with the internet issues, that exact moment, right?
On the short run.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that
We
challenge.
need this.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Jordan.
Oh no!
Finds his big tight end.
And I'm stuck!
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I got stuck on the
That's what's so
camera
scary
trying to
about
pump
this
up the
offense.
crowd.
They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hard running there. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer.
Their only
and closer
hope
to
right
the
now,
goal line.
realistically.
Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
We're gonna keep
2nd
running
down
this play.
coming up on this red zone opportunity. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know
That's
it hasn't
a
been a
Guayo.
tremendous day statistically for this quarterback.
We know what he was in the
Decision making has been
NFL,
good
but he
enough
was a
to
demon in
He
college.
hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a
Gotta
shot
think how to get
walk
back.
out of here with a W.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Honestly, yeah.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the
He's got it.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Getting some heat.
No!
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with...
I tried to throw it away and I couldn't.
There were moments
Damn
in
it.
this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, I guess we're gonna end it here. Have a good day, everybody.